It's 2025 and we have Animal Crossing New Horizons news. Can you believe it? No, this is not a drill. I woke up today with a flood of texts, DMs, notifications, everything saying Animal Crossing is getting a 3.0 update. And honestly, I thought I was being pranked. I was like, there's no way. But it's real. And we're gonna react to the video right now together. I've watched it once, like half asleep in a panic. I don't remember much outside of the big details, so I'm really excited to dive in, break down the details with you all. Let's go.
Hello, everyone.
Let's go.
How have you been?
I'm so excited.
Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which
I never
adds
thought we'd see
features
the day.
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free update.
Okay,
that
so I
all
do have the
Animal
Switch
Crossing
2 at the
New
moment,
Horizons
so
players can enjoy.
I do plan on picking up the Switch 2
First,
version,
let's
the
take a
Switch
look
2
at
edition,
Animal Crossing New
and
Horizons
so I'm really
Nintendo
excited to
Switch
try
2
out all the new
edition.
features. All right, enhanced resolution for improved graphics.
Graphics are improved with enhanced resolution.
Oh, must be compatible with 4K resolution. That's fine. I get
Here's a
it. I
side-by-side
honestly normally play
comparison.
handheld quite a bit when
Looking
I'm not
sharp,
streaming.
huh?
And oh my God, that looks so much better right away. But yeah, before we get to this, I normally play, here, let's go back. I normally play handheld for a lot of my Switch gaming, unless I'm streaming. And so this right here, it looks so nice. Normally when I stream, I do kind of have to like lower the resolution a little bit because I got pretty framey when I was playing Animal Crossing New Horizons in the past. I do have quite a few things on my island, but honestly, with the updated graphics, it looks really good. This is a huge upgrade that we've really needed for a while, I think. And so I'm excited. Joy-Con to mouse controls. I have yet to use
Switch
any of the
2
mouse
players will
controls
be
in any
able
of the
to make
games so
use of
far.
Joy-Con 2 mouse
But I'm really
controls.
excited. I'm a keyboard and mouse girly normally when I play games. I
can
I
use
really
them
only
to
use controller for
redecorate.
the Switch. And so I could see myself decorating a lot with mouse
We hope
controls
this
actually
feels
once
like
I kind of
a
get the
more
hang of it.
intuitive way to move your furniture and make adjustments.
Okay, I'm liking
You
this.
can also use mouse controls when creating
This is
custom
huge.
designs
I'm so bad at making
or writing
designs.
messages on the
And so
bulletin
I think
board.
honestly, using the mouse controls, I actually kind of have a fighting chance finally of having anything looking good. Megaphone, using built-in microphone. Okay, so this is something that we got in previous games. We had this in New Leaf. New Leaf, out of all of the games, is probably the one that I played the least. I didn't start playing New Leaf until 2023 because that's when I first got my DS. And so I'm pretty new to New Leaf. I know that this was a feature back then, and I think this could be so cool. And I'm really glad that they're bringing this back. I'm curious how it's all going to be used
There's
in
a
this
new
game.
item available in Nook's Cranny.
I know you can go
Megaphone.
yell at your villagers, go summon them.
Use it to call
With the way
out
that
to your
people treated their
island
villagers in
residents with the
2020, I can
microphone
only imagine the
built into
things that
Switch
people are going to be
2.
yelling at some of their villagers. But
Lolly,
this is gonna be so
look at
nice.
that.
I am
She
curious.
responded.
One thing
It's a
about
useful item when you want
this,
to
and I'm
find
very
your
curious
island
about,
resident.
is maybe like kicking out villagers or something like that. Instead of running around trying to find the thought bubble, I'm wondering if you're gonna be able to call out. So let's say you really wanted to boot Lolly and she's right there, but you didn't know that. She's got the thought bubble. I'm curious if this is going to disrupt their thought bubble at all, or if we're going to be able to really speed run kicking out villagers. Because if that's the case, sign me up. This is already worth the money, in my opinion.
Even if they're around the corner.
Expanded online features. Okay. I don't play online
now.
too much anymore. I did quite a bit in 2020, as I feel a lot of people did. And so I'm curious how they're going to improve upon this.
If players could meet when connecting online.
Okay, right now we have 8 players. That's true.
But if everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, up to 12 players
Up to
can
12
meet
people.
up.
I don't know if I know 12 people with a Switch 2 right now.
With Game Chat,
I think that's such a fun idea, though. Being able to have 12 people on your island, that's so many. And so I think that's really cool and fun. Obviously, the more the merrier. I really hope that they improve upon the arrival screens and just the overall load time. If they can pair this with some sort of like sped up visiting type of system, I can only imagine how long it's going to take for 11 people to come over to your island. But this is so cool. This is so fun. And I love this. I am curious how it might work for different things like treasure islands or anything like that. If there's a certain amount of people already on the island and you try to come over with the Switch 1, if it's going to give you the like, whoa, there's too many people on the island, or how that's going to handle it. Because I don't know how many Animal Crossing players really have upgraded to the Switch 2. So I'm curious to see if people are really going to bring 12 people over or what. I am
Nintendo Switch 2. You can chat with your
really
pals while
excited
playing.
about this game chat thing though. For me, normally I use a lot of Discord when I'm gaming with friends and I want to use voice, but I know that stuff like the game chat is going to be really helpful for maybe you're playing games with like your niece or nephew or something like that. They're not really going to be on Discord the same way, but you still want to be able to have those conversations and stuff instead of having to like just sit and call on the phone or something. I think it's really nice that we have an integrated way to communicate with other people, just within the game itself. I think that's so cool. And I totally see the potential here. While it's probably not something I'm going to personally be using, I see it's something that a lot of other people would definitely get some good use out of. Oh, I love this. I love this.
By connecting
And the
a
camera. Oh,
compatible
I love
USB
this.
Camera,
Again,
your faces
another
can
feature
appear
I've
in
yet
the
to
game,
use, but
like
especially with like different competitions
That
and
way
stuff
you
that
can see
streamers
your
have put
friends'
on, I
reactions
could totally
while
see the cameras
exploring
being
your island
such a funny
together.
addition for stuff like that. Or again, if you've got like a younger relative that you're playing with,
Animal
it'd be just
Crossing
really
New
sweet to be able to
Horizons
see them.
Nintendo Switch 2
They can
edition
see you. It's just
launches
another way to kind of
January
bond over
15th.
things.
Nintendo Switch 2 play.
And especially if they had this during like 2020 era, I feel like that would have been everything. I feel like everyone would have eaten that up. But while it does kind of feel like a few years too late, I'm here for it. I like it. I'm into it. It might not be something that I'm personally going to use, but I like it for other people. I like that it's available now. And January 15th, it's not that far away.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Animal
Okay,
Crossing
okay.
New
You already get the
Horizons
add-on
on
if you
Nintendo
already
Switch can
you
upgrade
can just
to
buy
the
the
Nintendo
add-on
Switch
if
2
you
edition
already have
by
the game.
purchasing the
I love
upgrade
that.
pack.
I'll be doing that. I plan on picking it up.
Let's dive into the free software update
Ooh,
that will
free
be
update.
available
I
for
love that.
all
I'm
Animal
so
Crossing New
excited. So this is
Horizons
for both the
players.
Switch 2 and the
The
Switch.
free update will be available
I'm very
January
excited.
15th,
Available same
the
day.
same day as the Nintendo Switch
We've been
2
waiting for
edition.
this. It's been 4 years. It was
Let's take a
November
look.
2021, I believe, when we last got 2.0. New locale, familiar faces.
There's a new
Oh, I'm
facility
so
opening on the
excited.
pier.
And we get a hotel. First of all, this
It's
dock
a
is
resort hotel
huge.
right on the water.
But we got a hotel on the water? And we got Captain
And
and
it's
his
run by
family.
Captain's family.
They're reunited, and I'm so excited. Oh, my goodness.
Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island.
Okay, so we're bringing in guests.
You'll help out by
So far, it's feeling
decorating guest
very
rooms.
Happy Home Paradise, but that is paid DLC, so I understand that not everyone has that.
Decorate the rooms based on various
decorate
themes
the
to ensure guests
rooms.
enjoy their stay.
I'm curious
For
how much
example, the
customization we
theme in
really
this
get
one
in these
is
hotel
Seaside
rooms
Room.
as well. Maybe how many hotel rooms we get.
Furniture items that match the theme are provided. You can also use other furniture you previously obtained. So
Okay,
feel free
okay.
to
So you
decorate
use your own
however you
furniture,
like.
you use the theme stuff. It's very Happy
There we
Home
go.
Paradise.
That looks nice.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
What's this?
So this
We
place I thought I
already
could
have a
see.
guest.
Wait, okay. So I'm curious.
He seems
Does this
happy with the
act like
room.
a campsite?
Great work.
Does this? I want to
After
know
decorating a room,
what
you'll
this
earn
means
hotel tickets.
for the villagers on our island and the villagers coming through. Am I gonna
Exchange
be
these
able
in
to
the souvenir
invite these
shop run
villagers
by
to
Grams.
live on my island? How is this different from the campsite,
Here,
other
you can
than
find
being able to
all
decorate it?
sorts of
Does this make the
hotel-themed
campsite
items
obsolete?
and other rarities
Almost?
exclusive
Or
to
is
her
it just
shop.
an extra way for more villagers to come through? Also, hang on.
By
I
dressing
totally
up
skipped over.
exclusive to
There's new
all-
items. Let's go back and look. These are super cute.
Here,
I'm
you can
already
find
very
all
excited about
sorts
these.
of
Got a little
hotel-themed
hotel branded
items
stuff. I wish it
and
wasn't as
other
branded. Wait,
rarities here.
hang on.
You can
That
find
plant
all
was really
sorts of
nice.
hotel-themed items.
That is a very nice plant, and I know I'm going to be using that in everything. Hang on. Sorry, I got
and
sidetracked.
Other rarities exclusive
Okay,
to her
these
shop.
items are very nice. And I could totally see
By
myself using these
dressing
in
up
a new
these
island build.
mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure to
Guests
brighten
can
up their
borrow
day.
hotel outfits.
Recommend outfits that match your island's vibe
Oh no.
or the season, so guests can make the most of their stay.
I love this. I love this. Wait, do they just call them tourists?
So guests can make the most of their
Interesting. So are they just walking around my island? This is Maggie, but it just says tourist right now. So I'm curious how the villager interactions are going to go. Do these villagers just show up on my island and then wander around everywhere? Because I kind of love that. But also, if certain villagers show up, I'm actually, how do I kick them off?
stay.
Oh, I think, is it just
You can
because we
even
hadn't
wear
met her
the
yet?
outfits. And so can
Oh,
anyone
it's so
else who
cute. I
might be
can't wait to put
visiting
every
your
single
island.
villager and
Have
person
fun
on my
bringing
island
your
into a hot dog
fashionable
costume
outfit ideas
immediately.
to life.
I have to.
At
I
the
have
hotel,
to.
You can scan compatible amiibo accessories to invite guests.
Ooh, okay. So you can amiibo in people. So it is very campsite-like.
Thank you for your
But you can
hard
also scan
work,
in the
as
NPCs.
always.
Yeah, I
We
think the
hope you
big
can
part for me
unwind
is I want to
today
see how
and
this is
enjoy your
different
stay.
from the campsite and how this is different from Happy Home Paradise. Because right
To
now it kind of just
increase
feels
your
like a
island
combination of
brand
the two.
recognition, Tom Nook wants to promote it with crafted DIY island goods.
Crafted DIY island goods.
Check this
Ooh.
box to see which items to craft. Once you've gathered the necessary materials,
And we
it's
get
time
bulk
to get
crafting. This is the one thing I really remember from watching it originally.
Deliver the
We get
goods
bulk
in
crafting
exchange
now,
for
which is
hotel
something we have been
tickets.
asking for since March 2020. We don't have to sit and grind for the
Captain will take care
crafting
of the
stuff
delivery,
anymore. For
helping
the
to spread the
5,000
word
crafted
about
items.
your
No,
island.
you can just, it's so much easier. Oh, I'm so excited about this. And I know that's going to be an absolute highlight. Hang on.
Captain will take care of the delivery, helping to spread the
I'm
word
so
about
excited.
your
I'm
island.
so excited for bulk crafting. Making life more convenient.
Take your home
Gonna talk about
storage
your
to the
home.
max.
Ooh.
Until now, you could store up to 5,000 items.
Okay.
But with this update, you can upgrade it 2 more times.
7,000?
And store a total
9,000?
of
Okay.
9,000 items.
9,000 feels
And
so.
Now you can even
Oh my
store
God. Oh my God. This might be the highlight for me, actually. This right here, putting trees and bushes and flowers into storage is all I've ever wanted. My entire island, until it is finished, is covered. Every single one of my beaches on every island ever has been covered in flowers because everything gets so overgrown so fast and I don't want to get rid of anything. And so I'm so happy to finally be able to just put things in storage, at least like one of each flower, honestly. I'm curious if it's going to stack or if I'm going to have to just scroll through everything. This is everything to me as someone who fears getting rid of something and needing it later. I could just put a couple of each flower into my storage and just take them out and water them as needed. I don't have to have my beaches littered anymore. I'm so happy about this.
trees, shrubs, and flowers. Well, who do we have here?
Mr. Rossetti! I've got beef with Mr. Rossetti because he caused me so much trauma as a kid growing up. But I love him. I do really love him. And I feel like it's been missing in this game. I know that everyone theorized that he's the person you call for the rescue services and stuff like that, but he just hasn't been in the game the same way. And he's such a like core staple NPC character in all of the other games that it was so weird to me that he just wasn't present in this game. But there's a lot of things in this game that are missing when it comes to like NPCs and stuff that we found in all the other games leading up to it. One big issue I've had with Animal Crossing New Horizons is how many of the like core things from the Animal Crossing series they've been missing over the years. And Rossetti being one of them. Honestly, his original job is a bit obsolete now that we have autosave, but I like that they're adding him back in as a character that we actually see and is named now, because I know before he was theorized as the one in charge of the Nook Rescue Services, but now we actually have him back. So I'm really happy about that. And hopefully he doesn't cause as much trauma to the current fan base as he did for all of us growing up.
Said he started a new cleanup service.
cleanup service. Okay.
There are
Okay.
3 areas that can be tidied.
Wait.
Let's have
Oh,
them
this
tackle
saves
just
so
the
much
front yard of
time.
this house.
If you're flattening your island, this saves so much time.
You can
I
also
cannot tell
have
you
them
how
clean
many
up any
hours I have
flowers
wasted
or custom
picking up
designs.
flowers, and you put them
Any
in
items
storage. Wait. Okay. So he cleans up all of your like planted flowers and stuff like that, and you can just put it right in storage. I'm wondering if when you plant flowers and maybe you have like trees and shrubs and weeds, maybe you don't want all of it, maybe you want part of it. I'm wondering if that's going to be an option or if it's going to be an all or nothing thing. I'm also curious what happens if you don't have enough room in your storage. Let's say you've got 80 flowers, but you've got 30 storage slots. Is he going to yell at you for that? Or are you going to have an option of figuring out what you want to save, what you want to throw out? I'm curious how it's going to work in reality. I'm really excited about the possibilities that are in play right now. This is something that I have been wanting for so long. I do think that so much of Animal Crossing is the grind of the game, but that's the grind that I really don't care for, is digging up all of my flowers, digging up all of my trees. I'm just thinking about all of the food that I've wasted over the years just to dig up trees and move them somewhere else or throw them out. And now we can just have Rossetti do it all. It's going to save so much time, so many shovels as well. One of my most hated mechanics in any game is tool decay. And so digging up trees and flowers is one of my least favorite things in Animal Crossing because you go through so many shovels so fast. So honestly, Rossetti, this is such a huge win. I'm so excited for this.
Collects can be safely stored away, just in case you need them later.
Ah, that's so cute. Okay, I love
Nice and
that.
tidy.
I love that you
Thanks,
can
Rossetti.
choose the exact area too that you want to clean up. So if you have decorated just like a little mini build or something, you can just clean that out. I think the possibilities, like,
It's been a
that's just so
long
nice.
day.
I'm so excited.
So let's enjoy a nice, deep sleep.
We're going to sleep. It's slumber time. So I wonder if the first one's dream addresses and the second one is this new feature. Okay, we're back with Luna.
When you enter a deep slumber, Luna will welcome you and whisk you away
New
to a
dream world.
new dream world.
Ooh.
You'll wake up in a pristine, fresh location
Ooh,
called
a
Slumber
pristine,
Island.
fresh location.
Here, you're
Slumber
free to do
Island.
whatever you want. You can
Oh,
decorate
we get
your Slumber
extra
Island by
island
using
stuff.
items
Oh,
you
I'm so excited.
previously
We
obtained.
basically get creative mode in Animal Crossing, and I'm so ready for this.
even
I do
place
feel
plants
like
and
Animal
trees
Crossing
like
as a
this.
whole, Animal Crossing New Horizons has been such a decorating focused game in the way that the series never was before. So I'm really excited to see a creative mode because I do feel like a lot of the grind of getting items is kind of what's burning a lot of people out on this game, making a lot of people go to treasure islands to get their items and stuff, or just losing interest in the game or completing their island in general. And so I think for the people that came into the series for the designing and decorating aspect, this is a huge addition right here because you no longer have to worry about that grind. You no longer have to worry about building your tools or anything like that. We get creative mode. And I love that. I'm so excited for this. You get to choose what growth stage you want for your trees. I'm wondering if they stay stunted now. I wonder if this is like a little like snapshot of an island instead of one that progresses with time. And so when we plant the little trees, they stay little trees. So that's right there. That's a huge difference because so many different design capabilities now that you don't have to worry about your trees growing.
You can widen rivers,
You can terraform. So you really can treat this island just like your own normal island.
break down cliffs.
It is interesting how terraforming doesn't have a creative mode aspect. You still do that completely manually. The ways that you pick up trees, plant trees, place furniture, anything like that is a bit different, but the terraforming stays the same, which I think is interesting. So this one thing is very interesting to me is how terraforming is staying the same on this new island, whereas everything else is kind of getting a creative mode version of it. And so it would be kind of cool to see just being able to build cliffs immediately, or take them away, or kind of like almost draw your rivers and ponds. But now We do get the same type of terraforming that we're used to, so no big changes, but that's kind of something I'm a little disappointed to see at the same time. If we're going creative mode, I really want to see creative mode. I want to be the omnipotent power that can do just about anything on this island, but instead, we are still stuck knocking down cliffs one at a time.
Break down cliffs. And by talking to Lloyd, you can
All right,
easily
still building
place bridges and
inclines. I'm wondering if there's going to be an incline
Select the
limit,
time
stuff
of
like that.
day
Ooh,
and the
you can
weather.
customize the time, the weather. Okay, this is
Then
good.
bring
I like
your
this.
Island residents on by.
Okay, you bring your island residents over. So it looks like it's still the
Each
same 10
player
that you
can
had
build up to
before.
3
You can make a
Slumber
new
Islands.
island. You can make 3 even.
And choose
You make
from
3 new
sizes,
islands. You
small,
choose the size.
medium, or large.
Hang on. Those are normal size islands. That isn't. Hang on. Is that 2 peninsulas? Hang on. Wait. That bottom right one has 2 peninsulas. And that bottom left one doesn't have any. Now, hang on a second. And the dock accommodates quite a bit. We don't get the airport the same way. There's no secret beach on that bottom left either. I'm wondering if you can kind of like re-roll for these islands at all. I one time spent over 1,200 re-rolls. I looked at over 1,200 islands. It took me a month to find the perfect map for my Candyland board game island. And so I'm willing to sit and reset if I can. And I'm wondering how many different options there are for these different maps right here. Or is it pretty set in stone already? I'm very curious to see how these are going to go. And I like that you can choose the different
can
island
also
sizes.
meet
So
up
maybe
on a
if you want to
friend's
do a quick
Slumber
little like
Island
30-day
and play
island,
together.
a little mini theme island, you can.
Decorate with furniture
And you
to
can
your heart's
create
content.
together on Slumber Island.
Work
Your friends can
together to
place
build a
furniture and
cliff.
terraform. Okay, so when I said the thing about the creative mode,
Or
maybe this is
dig
why.
in to
Because you
create
can
a
get your
lake.
friends to terraform with you. I like that
You
it's
and your
separate. Hang on. I like that it's separate from your normal island, so we don't have to worry about griefing or anything on your main island. But I like that your friends can help you out. So if you're doing like a collaboration with someone, or if you're just wanting to have fun with some friends and or if you're just wanting to help your friends even decorate their island, this is huge. This is gonna save so much time, especially because a lot of the canvases that we get for islands, they're pretty basic. You're probably not gonna do some no terraforming islands on these because they're pretty blocky. It's pretty square. And so this is huge. This is gonna be so fun.
Friends can build the island of your dreams. Let's
Various
go over some of the new
collaborations.
collaboration items coming to the game.
Okay, so honestly, the Slumber Islands, I don't have words for this. The fact that we get 3 different islands. Oh my God, these are so tiny. That's like the size of an acre, it looks like. On these new islands, I am curious if we're going to be able to place houses or any other types of buildings on these. It does seem like we can already invite the villagers that are on our island to these islands, but I'm wondering if we can place their houses, decorate in that way, or if these islands are pretty strictly just terraforming and furniture placement. Because if that's the case, I think there's going to be a large rise in a lot of like fake buildings that people are doing. Where you can kind of like almost like city core build your stuff out of simple panels and some of the other like Nook Miles items a lot of times, maybe like some pergolas or anything like that. But I'm curious what all we can add because it looks like we get a house, but are we able to upgrade the house as well? Or is it going to be pretty like the same?
Or
There's so many
large.
possibilities with what we can get here. There's so many possibilities. I do like that there's just a totally fully
Or
flat
large.
one. Look at that. There's nothing to that island. I kind of love that. You don't have to worry about flattening your island. If you're someone that normally flattens their island, that one's for you. Yeah, I'm curious, especially with the 2 peninsulas.
You can
How
also
much
meet up on a
variation are we
friend's
really going to get on
Slumber
those
Island
islands?
and play together.
Okay, let's
Dig
go
in
back.
and build the game. Let's go
Various
over some of the new
collaborations.
collaboration items coming to the game. By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the souvenir shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game systems.
The NES! Oh, I
With an
love
active Nintendo Switch online membership, you can even play a select classic game on each
You can
system.
play Ice Climbers.
Now that's
Wait,
playing with
this is
power.
something that they had in the GameCube game. Oh, Dr. Mario. I love Dr. Mario. But this is something they had back in the GameCube days where you could play the old NES games if you got the little game console from like a villager or something like that, or if you bought it at Nooks. You could literally just go play a lot of these games. And that's how I first got exposed to a lot of them. And so I think this is so cool. If you have the Nintendo Switch online version that gives you all of these, you're going to be able to play it in Animal Crossing. I think that's so fun. Even just having the consoles to decorate with, I think, is a huge win. Also, all the other
Additionally, via
Nintendo
Nook
items.
Shopping,
Lego!
Lego items,
Oh,
including furniture
the
and
Kid
fashion
Core
items,
Islands
such as a
are in
sofa,
for a treat. You're
a table,
joking. I want to see if you can
wallpaper,
customize these. Are they all the
t-shirt,
same, like yellow,
and
red,
more
green, blue
will be
colorways?
available.
Or do we get more
They come in a
Oh, we
variety
get
of
more
colors.
colors.
So
We
mix and
we
match
get
to
more
find
colors. Okay, I'm
combinations
here for
you
this. I
like.
love this. Ooh, the neutral one. This is everything for the Kid Core Islands.
So mix and
These
match
are so cute. Okay, I'm really excited about this.
to find
I'm
combinations
really
you
excited
like.
about this. Zelda anime. Oh, we're getting
The
Zelda.
Zonai Authentication Crest, Triforce, plus other furniture
Oh my gosh, the
and fashion
rupees.
items
That's so cute. That reminds me of the
inspired by
little
Legend of
like
Zelda series
the
will
coins
become
from the Mario
available by
items where you run
tapping
through them.
compatible Legend
Oh,
of
I
Zelda
love
series
these.
amiibo.
I love
In
these.
addition, newly added
New
characters
villager.
Tulin
New villager. That's an actual new
and
villager too.
Minoru can visit your
Oh,
island.
dude. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm
You can
not
also
a
invite them to
Zelda
come live on your
girly.
island,
I
of
like watching the
course.
games. I don't know much about them. These are so cool though. Okay, so they have had Animal Crossing Zelda villagers before. They have had Wolf Link, they have had Medley, they had Ganon, and they had Epona. So they've had 4 different ones before, but these 2 are completely new. So I'm curious if it's just going to be these 2 villagers or if they are going to bring back the other 4 as well.
In
Because they were also really
newly
cool
added
villagers.
characters
And
Tulin
it would be really cool to see them back as well.
and Minoru can visit your
But yeah, the
island.
designs on them, they're so cool. But it looks like it's going to be an
You
amiibo
can
specific
also
thing, just
invite
like
them
the
to come
Sanrio
live on your
villagers
island.
were. Hang on, there are some cool items in the background here.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, these are very cute. There's a lot of different
And if you
items.
tap
And
a compatible
I don't have those amiibos, but I feel like I'll pick them up, especially at least for the items, even if I don't invite the villagers. But I'm curious, which amiibos are they going to be selling? New amiibos? Are they going to be honoring different Zelda themed amiibos? I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm really excited.
amiibo
Then we got
from the
Splatoon as well, and they
series.
do already have.
Cece or
Okay,
VJ
so
can
we've got
visit your
Cece,
island.
and then we've got Viche. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we got Cece and Viche. They do look
Seems
a
like
bit
they're
different. So
really into
these
dressing
aren't
up.
new villagers, but
They
they
look a
look
little
very
familiar,
different
don't
from
they?
what they used to look like in previous games.
Splatoon
So it's cool to see
collaboration
them
items
back.
will
And we also
become
get all the
available.
Splatoon items as well. Ooh,
Use
those
them
look
to
nice.
show
They're
off
very
your true
colorful. They're very
colors.
fun. I really like this. I also don't play Splatoon, but it
The
is
free-
something that I am still really excited for. Yeah, they've got a lot of different items that are pretty different from what we've had before. I'm liking that carpet, especially the flooring. I really like that. I like a lot of the clothing that we're seeing. It's very bright and colorful and fun. I'm here for it. I'd probably pick the amiibos up for them too.
Seems like they're really into dressing up. They look a
Okay,
little
so we've got
familiar,
Cece
don't
and
they?
Viche. They look really cool. They're really cute. So they got a bit of a makeover, and I think that's really fun. I'm really excited.
Splatoon collaboration items will also become available.
Yeah, these items look really good. I'm really
Use them
excited
to
about
show
that.
off your true colors.
Okay.
The free update for Animal Crossing.
And that's
New
all for the free
Horizons
update that they're
arrives
telling us at
January
least. I feel
15th.
like they totally
That's
have
the
to have
same
some more
day as
stuff
the
that we just
Nintendo
don't know
Switch
about
2
yet.
edition.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty more items. I think
Well,
with the
what'd
2.0
you think?
update, we have
With
like
new features included in both the
thousands of
Nintendo
items
Switch
that were
2
added to
edition
the game.
and
So I'm
the free
curious
update.
how many we're
We
really
hope
going to
you'll
be getting in this new
continue
update.
enjoying the island life.
Oh, okay, wait. That looks like we get 8 hotel rooms. Oh, and it shows, okay, I don't know if I'm blocking it, but it does show who created it on the island. And a little snapshot. This looks very Happy Home Paradise, but it looks like we get different villagers in. I'm wondering how long it takes them to cycle in and out. Are they just in for a night, or are they going to be around for a while? Do they kind of cycle out at different times? I'm very curious about that. Or do we get 8 new villagers every single day? Also, do I get to invite them to my island? Because that's going to speed run a lot. It's going to save people a lot of time on villager hunting as well, which would be really cool. But yeah, I'm so curious about this hotel.
We can't wait for you to see everything new on the island.
Oh, I'm
January
so excited.
15th.
I'm so excited. Okay, so my big takeaways from this update video. I think I'm most excited about the multiple islands. I'm so happy. As someone, I get so emotionally attached to my islands and just anything I create. So the fact that I don't have to get rid of things to make something new is going to be huge. Also, I get to decorate it with my friends, which is such a cool idea too. I can't wait for that. I'm also just so excited to see the return of Rossetti. I love seeing characters from the previous games being brought back. It's so nostalgic, and honestly, his job is also incredibly helpful, and it's gonna save me from so much future burnout, which I'm really excited for too. I would love to see the return of like the mini games from New Leaf or anything like that, just for people who aren't as design focused. I know that Animal Crossing New Horizons as a whole is a very decorating focused game, unlike a lot of the previous Animal Crossing games, so I understand that, but it would be really fun to be able to play some games with friends in that way too. Also, Nintendo, if you're gonna let us have 12 people over on our island, please fix the load times at the airport when our friends are flying in. I don't have time to wait for 12 people to come in. Can we please just hurry it up a little bit? I'm going to be trying to wrap up my 20 theme Patchwork Island over on Twitch before the update comes out. We would love to have you over there, but until then, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, friends.